Okay, Danny. Before I say anything, I just want to say, I took some serum. I don't want to say where I got it but well, huh?
Ooh. Oh my, you're one of them. You're one of them. Super strength.
I mean, I'm just saying this is the Silmarillion by Tolkien. It is dense. This is very heavy.
You can't lift. That's like a gold bar, dude. It's deceivingly heavy. You can't just lift that with one hand. Unbelievable. What is going on, everybody? Critic and the Common Man here, back with another short review of today, episode 3, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Chris?
That's tres for you French speakers out there.
Uno, due, tre. I think that's Italian. Quattro, cinque, sei.
Are we just making up languages now?
Can you? Yeah, we're just kind of. No, I think that was legitimately the Italian 1 through 5.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's about all I got. All right, man. Here we are, episode 3. We're rolling right along. Initial reactions. I have some things, obviously, that I wanted to bring up with you on this that I thought were kind of funny, specifically characters. But what do you think now? Here we are, 3 episodes in. How are you feeling about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Are you still into it?
I really am. I like. Why do they call him Zemo? I don't know why. His name is. It starts with a Z. I don't know why they call him Zemo. Whatever. Somebody in the comments, please berate me for not knowing.
Let us know.
I really like. It's weird that I like his character more than I like Captain America, dude. What's his name? Walker? Is his name Walker?
Oh man, you're killing me on names today.
Yeah, I don't know.
You talking about Sam?
What is the name of the 6th president of the United States? I can't remember.
Andrew Jackson's favorite podcast.
I really like his character. You know, he was interesting even in Civil War, and I don't know. It's a cool throwback in a unique way of pushing the story forward. I like the character growth between Sam and Bucky. I mean,
So
the rave scenes were a little weird, like not 100% necessary, but they're trying to be edgy and hip, and I get it. You know, they're trying to like stay with the times.
Yeah. When you see Zemo, what do you immediately remember him from?
I immediately recognize him from Inglourious Bastards.
Dude, right away. I can't.
I'm like, that guy killed like 100 Germans in one day. That was no, not. But Germans,
it's
Americans?
funny because it's like, yeah, Americans. It's funny though because it's not that different of a character in some
really
senses.
Not.
Like he's kind of the same dude. He fits that role pretty well.
Yeah.
All right, so where are we at? I'm trying to remember now. It's been a few days. Where are we at with this storyline? Because I feel like a lot kind of transpired in this last episode. They brought in some new characters. Where are we at, and then what do you see coming next for this show?
Well, so far, we have that serum that they're just kind of trying to track down. I will say that them tracking down that serum and going to whatever island that is felt a little convoluted and very like, this is where we need to go next. So,
yeah, and dude, like the what are they called? Like the big storage unit things. Like what are those called? Like that they stack on boats. I feel like
containers.
Yeah, sure, the big like shipping container storage things. Every action show or movie has at least one scene of people fighting in and out of those things. Like, what is up with the docks being just a hive of villainy?
It's either that or it's a warehouse.
Yeah.
So
every time. I mean, there's only so many places. Like, where else are they gonna fight? Like, they're just gonna fight in their houses, like Spider-Verse.
In the street,
you know what I mean?
where the cops will show up in less than 3 minutes. Story over. Like a lot of it feels kind of forced in like a direction, but the way they do it feels more like, it just feels like an action mystery, like detective film kind of style, rather than kind of like how WandaVision was just kind of forcing the story in a direction with little plot development, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas this, at least it feels like there's some sort of development. I'm not going to say this is my favorite episode. And I can't help but wonder if in like 5 or 10 years, these like rave scenes are going to make this show feel dated. Like, you know, they're going to listen to this music in like 5 years and people are going to be like, I can't believe they listened to that. You know, like,
maybe. I don't know with TV shows like this, if they don't expect them to have super long runnings. I don't know how classic they expect these things to become. Like,
True.
do you think anybody's going to be watching WandaVision in 15 years? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see it. We rip WandaVision so much on this
I know.
channel. Oh my God.
I did enjoy
Okay,
it.
fine. Yeah, do you see anybody watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier in 10, 15 years?
In 10 years, maybe. I mean, you know, you
Yeah.
think back 10 years ago, Iron Man had just come out, you know, and I still watch
True.
that. So I don't know. I think it really depends on the show. Like, I still watch a lot of shows from like the 90s just when I'm bored.
Yeah, more sitcoms for me, but or yeah, like whatever you would call The Office and stuff. I guess a sitcom, right? I still
Yeah.
watch a lot of those things too, for sure. I don't know. I don't know. The movies definitely. The TV shows we'll see. I really like the casting for this show so far, and you already touched on that. But I feel like everything they're doing with the casting so far seems right to me.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie, even though I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of him all the time, he works in this role. He
Yeah.
works in this role pretty well. And Sebastian Stan as Bucky is great. This guy who is playing the new Cap, Wyatt Russell's his actual name, he is like perfectly walking that line of being somebody you really love to hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you're not sure how you feel about him taking over reins as Captain America, but him as an actor, he's doing a phenomenal job
I
with
cannot wait for Sam and Bucky to steal that shield from him. I just
that.
can't wait.
They got to get it somehow.
Just break
I don't
his
know how they're
nose
gonna
and
do
take it.
That's right. I actually really like this woman, Erin Kellyman, who's Carly. She's like the like new rebel leader of the Flag Smashers
Yeah,
with like the
she
red curly
plays
hair.
Enfys Nest in Rogue One. Not Rogue One, sorry, Solo. Solo.
Oh yeah, I was trying to think of her in Rogue One. I was like, I do not remember her being in that.
She's the one that like was running the rebel group that they run into at the very end of Solo, and she takes off that cool mask, and she was like kicking
That's
their ass
right.
the entire time.
That's right. She's like on the horse or something, right?
I
No,
think
never mind. I'm thinking of
so.
somebody from the last movie. I'm
Yeah,
thinking of
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
from the last
No,
movie.
she just has like this cool like.
That's right.
mask
Where they
and-
run the Kessel Run or whatever when
yeah,
they do that and they
exactly,
bring
they
all
have
the
to like unload all the stuff to like
yes.
process it or
Yes.
whatever.
I remember that.
Yeah, she takes
I
off
totally
her mask
remember
and
that.
she's running the like rebel group that becomes the rebellion.
Dude, good for her. She's really showing up in some interesting roles here.
Yeah.
So this
She has a
new
very
character
very
they brought in
unique look. She like
for sure.
yeah, it's really cool.
For sure. So what do you think about this new character they brought in, Sharon Carter? She was the blonde hair woman.
Yeah, so she's been in a couple of the movies as like an agent that just kind of like
Okay,
so
see, I missed that.
in I think it was Civil War, her and no, it was it Winter Soldier? I think it was Winter Soldier. Captain America has a thing with somebody that lives in his apartment, and it turns out to be her, and the whole time she's actually an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. that's kind of keeping an eye on him. He didn't know that, and she thought that, you know, or maybe there's hints that there really was some sexual attraction between them, but she has been in the movies as like a very, very side character. But she's kicked some ass, and so I think
Yeah,
they're
she
just
was
bringing
cool.
her back. It'd be like bringing back the black-haired girl that was with Nick Fury all the time. Her name is Colby Smulders, the actress. She's from How I
Yeah,
Met Your Mother.
yeah.
But
Well, and I will say, one of my gripes with this show so far is that the combat has seemed a little bit cheesy, but
she kicked ass.
Emily Van Camp, Sharon Carter, she
kicked
kicked ass
ass.
for real.
Oh, yeah,
She's
yeah.
been insane.
Duh. She is the daughter of the girl that he married, or that he was supposed to marry.
Is that what it is? She's
Yeah.
the daughter of
Yeah,
of the lady.
Because her
that-
name is Sharon Carter, and his wife's name is Peggy Carter.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
she's
Oh,
the
it's all
daughter,
coming full
or the
circle.
granddaughter.
That's right. That's right. It's all coming full circle. See,
Yeah.
I had forgotten about all this stuff.
it's all connected.
It's like weird, man. It's like I need to go back and end up rewatching some of these movies because I just like do not remember a lot of this
Yeah.
stuff that went on. Probably should have done that before I started the show. I will say, whatever this show is doing, I am very into it. Like
Yeah, me too.
I actively look forward to the next episodes coming out every week, which is a good step.
I'm very interested in that like whole setup of whatever the name of this fake island is.
Right.
That whole setup was really cool, and I liked that scene. It was super tense listening to him answer. Listening to him answer the phone call, and you're just like, please don't say his name. Please don't say his name. Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
little injection of tension there. Of
was.
course, they had to shoot their way out because otherwise it wouldn't be an episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was very action packed to this one, with
It was.
a little bit of plot development, some more character development, especially with the leader of that rebel group and stuff. And you know, you realize she wants to be a teacher, and you're starting to feel for her more. Sam and Bucky are, kind of trying to patch things up. It's definitely coming together, and at least feels like it's being pushed forward faster than the last episode. I don't know, there's like a level of tension there that wasn't in WandaVision.
There's a pacing.
Yeah.
There's a pacing to it that's obviously just much faster. It's a much faster show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. This is a little more simple in what it's doing. It's more action, a little bit faster paced, kind of the traditional show. But I do like the storyline that's kind of unfolding behind the whole thing.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't know where we're going to end up next. It's doing a pretty good job of, this is not a super predictable show to me so far. I don't really know where we're going with this. But I agree. I'm ready to see some conflict between Sam and this new Captain America, and obviously Sam and Bucky, and see what they do.
They're gonna kick his ass. There's no way that
they
guy.
Have to.
There's no way he's just a regular human, unless, oh my God, what if he finds some of the stuff and he injects himself so that he can be more like Captain?
Dude, he has to already be injected. Those scenes where he was throwing that shield around, and
right,
whatnot,
in behind the scenes or whatever, like when they're
he's totally got something going on. This is a super guy for sure.
There's only 20 vials, so I'm kind of curious, but I'm wondering if they can find a way to mass produce it, and then it becomes oh my God, we need to stop an army. I don't know.
The 20.
It's
got kind of an anime vibe, like you have to fight the 20 bosses, and that'll get you through the 10 seasons of the show or whatever it is. Yeah. Cool, man. I like it. Well, episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we're moving right along. Not a ton in this one other than a lot of action. Some story development. I like the characters that they're bringing into this thing. Everybody, again, seems to be casted pretty well. You got anything else, Chris, for episode 3 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah. I guess we can talk about this after without anybody listening, but the side effects of this serum, dude, are
pretty significant.
Yeah.
You look huge, man.
You've
never looked so buff.
I want to put Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Universe body on me. Let's see if I can do that.
Oh my God! You pick up that book and you drop it, and it's what's his name? It's like Rock Lee or whatever his name was from Naruto. It just slams down to the ground in a cloud of dust.
Or Goku when he takes off his arm and ankle weights.
Yes. You've been training in 10 times Earth gravity, and then when you turn it off, you're just super fast.
Also, this little light right next to you looks like
this little beam.
Yeah, it looks like a comet that is just getting closer and closer to your head. It's just
yeah, it's just a meteor in slow motion hitting me. All right, guys, that's it. Episode 3, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We appreciate the watch. Stay tuned next week. Obviously, we'll be coming out with episode 4. Hopefully, some interesting development there. Obviously, some good stuff coming on this channel. Some good movies and things. We have a lot of movies in the bank that we haven't put out yet that we kind of are just waiting.
Yeah.
But some good stuff. Is that Tenet? We reviewed Tenet at some point.
Has that not come out yet? I'll fix that.
I don't know. I don't know if it has, but either way, there's all kinds of good stuff in the works.
I have them grouped in things in
right
bundles on my desktop.
So there you go. So stay tuned. All right, everybody. Critic and the Common Man, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We will be back next week for another episode, and we will see you then. Peace.
Where's the music? Cue the music.
Chris, we need music, dude.
Cue the music.
That's our music.
Here.